Alright, what's up guys? Coach Eddy here again. Alright, let's talk about the upper body day with weights. Okay, so I have here what I put out a couple weeks ago, about a month ago, and there's a lot going on, so I want to make sure we understood it right. So first of all, the exercises that we have are the dumbbell bench, the push press, the mid-back rows, front raises, side raises, an incline bench, shrug holds, and a close grip dumbbell bench, right? We're gonna have to do some variations if we don't have the weight for it, the actual weight setup. I also have a core group, which is V sit-ups, which we've already shown, press-ups, which we've also already shown, and then Paytons. They're called pullovers, but we call them Paytons, which we haven't done. I can go done with that real quick, okay? But on the side, on the right side, it says pick any four, do 4 sets of 15, plus the core, plus the push-ups. So let me tell you what I meant by that. At the very least, pick any 4 of the exercises that we're gonna go over, okay? But for sure, do your core exercises, and for sure, do your push-ups. So push-ups, if you notice on here, I have AMRAP, as many reps as possible to 100. So if you remember from the weight room, that's the ones where you go as many as you can in a row, and then whatever you're at, you keep going until you finish 100. So for example, if I could do 20 push-ups in a row, non-stop, and then I'm done, okay, I get my 20, I have 80 more to go. So I do them 5 at a time, 10 at a time, whatever it takes to get it to 100. If I can knock out 60 in a row, it's even better. I'll do my 60 in a row, I'm done, then I gotta knock out, I have 40 left to go. So 10 at a time, right? And you don't want a big rest. You should get your 100 push-ups done within 3 to 4 minutes, okay? So don't turn it into a 30-minute exercise where you're not getting anything out of it. Get as many as you can done in a row, and every time you do it, you should be getting better. And then break it into pieces till you hit 100. So that's what I mean. That's how we want this workout to be. Get your push-ups done, get your core done, and then pick at least 4 out of the, these are 6 or 7 exercises that are there, or do them all. If you got the energy, and if you want to get work a little harder, man, I'm not gonna stop you from working harder. Get them all done, and work towards your goals. All right. So first one we're gonna go with is the dumbbell bench. Okay. This is kind of hard if you're gonna use water jugs. You want to duct tape them a couple times. Make sure they don't start leaking on you. If you have a bench, that's the ideal situation. But if you don't have a bench, then we can still do these on the floor. All right. So like I said, if you are going to use water gallons, water jugs, so what I'm going to do, I would duct tape these. The last thing you want is these things loosening up, getting you all wet. So in case that does happen, do it outside. Don't do it inside the house where you can get your carpet all wet and stuff. At this point, they're just like regular dumbbells. Get them onto your knees. Back up. And go. So one of the added benefits is you get to work out your grip. As you can see, mine are shaking all over the place. Gotta grip it harder. Okay. Dumbbell bench. All right, so the next couple of exercises should be more review than anything. So we're just gonna demo them, kind of go through them somewhat quickly. Remember, it's 4 sets of 10, or 4 sets of 15. And so the first one was the push press. So you can do those just kind of the same way we do the thrusters. Obviously, this is kind of the lighter weight. You could use the gallons, but you use the gallons that you're fighting the chance that the water might come out on you, right? So what I would like to do, I would use the back. So grab the back, put it up to your chest, and just push press. Actually, you probably want to hold it at the top for a second. and so on. So that'll be the push press. Next one will be the mid-back row. So mid-back row, again, you can use the lighter weight, but at this point you should be able to use the gallons or go towards the weight that's more 25, 30 pounds. And basically, so what I'm doing, I have a slight bend in my knees. I'm not bent right over. I'm definitely not standing straight up. Kind of right in between. The weight's really close to me. It's not in front of me. I'm just driving my elbows as far back as I can while keeping my chest forward, chest high. That's mid-back row. Front raises and side raises. So we kind of went over these when we did the crisscross one, but the crisscross one is a lot lighter. So right here, we're trying to get some more weight. So it's the same idea though. One, two, and so on. I like to go one at a time when I go sideways. So, one, two. That's front shoulder raise and lateral shoulder raises. And so the last one I have is incline bench. It's not the last one, but the last one that we're gonna change. That one's really tough because you need to have good support throughout your back. And if you don't have the good support, there's a good chance you're gonna get hurt. So for that one, if you have the setup, if you have an incline bench, by all means do it. If you don't have the setup, then just do another round of push press instead. So I would work in the same top muscles. Shrugs is another, it's an easy one to do with the water gallons. I would get the 5 gallon ones if you can. These aren't 5 gallons, they're 3. Those are nice and heavy. And those are the ones, basically you do the shrug, hold it for a second, and you basically go on. You can do one of 2 ways. You can either do it for 15 reps, right? Or hold it for 30 seconds. So, hold it for 30 seconds, or do your 15 reps. You gotta hold it at the top for a second. Okay. So those are basically the shrugs. All right, so one of the last ones I have on there is the closed grip dumbbell bench. Okay. So you remember in the weight room, that's the one where you grab 2 weights, 2 dumbbells, you push them into each other on the way down. On the way up, you push your elbows in to bring them up. Right? It's a good burner for your chest. It's a good way to end your day because it just burns you out. But if you have the dumbbells, if you have the bench, do it, right? But we're assuming that you don't have the bench, but what you do have is a bag, a sandbag, or a bag of books, or a bag of something heavy, okay? You need heavy weight for this. You need a good 45, 65 pounds at least, right? So what you want to do, it's going to look a lot like our bench, a regular bench, except our regular bench that we did was with dumbbells, and our arms were out here nice and wide. In this case, we're going to be pushing in. So as we come down, we're going to be pushing it in the whole way and pushing it in on the way up. It's controlled, right? So it's not as fast as I can. It's all about being constant tension, right? It's all about constant tension on the way down, constant tension on the way up. So let me show you a little bit how it's supposed to look like. So once it's up, I start squeezing. Squeezing in, bringing it in. And on the way up, and I'm still squeezing this thing together. I'm trying to basically crush it like a little paper ball. And I'm taking like about a good 5 seconds down, 5 seconds up. I'm already burning up. So if you can do 10 of these, oh, you're gonna be on fire. All right? So it comes down to how you do it. You can obviously do these, look like you're doing it right, and you'll be doing them all wrong. You get nothing out of it. But if you do it the right way, squeeze the heck out of it, try and crush it together, it's gonna be a good workout. I already feel the burn. All right, so we talked about Paytons, right? Pullovers. So that's the one, again, if you have the bench, that's the one where you put your shoulder, you put your elbow, followed by your shoulder, and then lean back so that your shoulder blades are up against the bench. You grab that weight, you bring it backwards, that's our down, and extend as far as you can to your parallel. Then you bring it back up. Pullovers or Paytons, right? But I'm gonna assume that most people don't have a bench. So if you don't have a bench, we can still do these on the ground. There's just, you're not gonna be able to get the full extension on the way to beat the parallel. But if you hold it a little bit longer, you'll still get the benefits of it, right? And I would use a gallon. I would start with a water jug. That's probably easiest, or use that med ball, whatever weight you carry, something in the 25, 35 pound range if you got it. You're gonna wanna anchor your feet if you can. Anchor your feet, or have someone hold your feet, or put one of the bags on your feet to help you kind of keep your leverage, okay? But basically, weights up, and comes down until you're just about parallel. Right here, hold it for a second, and then bring it. And as you bring it up, it's all about, you're thinking about retracting your lats, you're thinking about squeezing your chest, just bring it up nice and slow under control. Again, down. Right here, I squeeze my chest. Right here, my lats start engaged. That's it, man. 4 sets of 10. If I was gonna do this as for my workout, I would probably get a little bit heavier weight. I'd probably use my sandbag because this is a little light. So obviously, like I said, you could do these and get very little out of it by not pushing yourself. Or do it the right way and get the most benefit that you can, okay? All right, that's it, guys. So remember, it starts with 100 push-ups, as many reps as possible to 100, right? Then it goes with your core. We show you the Paytons. You already know the V sit-ups. You already know the other ones. And then pick at least 4 of the exercises that we went through. Get them done, right? If you can get all of them done, then get all of them done. If you got time on your hands, might as well use it. Just get it all done, and just do. If it's too light, add more weight. Just like at the weight room, right? Cut down the time, add more reps, and cut down the rest time, right? So that's pretty much it.